Good morning. My name is Benjamin Dubak. I'm a Porsche brand ambassador for Momentum Porsche. And here today, I'm here to talk to you about the 2018 Macan Turbo. What it is a 3.6 liter V6 twin turbo engine, pushing about 400 horsepower and a lot of torque. So not only does it have the punch to get you up to speed, it just keeps climbing and climbing. The turbo body, I'll point out the front side first. The turbo body comes with a little deeper front end. This mouthpiece right here, it's a little elongated. It gives you more of an access for the oxygen to get into the engine, which, cool enough, goes through the hood to cool down and into the engine once it's reached optimal temperature. These vents right here, which I'm sure you can see from that angle, is they open and close depending on the temperature of the vehicle. So the lines that you see on the hood, most people say it looks more like the 911 compared to the Cayenne, and that's true because the inspiration behind the Macan was the 911 team. They wanted something that was a little more agile, kind of bounced around the lanes, so to speak, but still worked like an SUV. So you can have fun, but still use it to carry your golf clubs or what have you in the back. These are the bi-xenon headlights, which move with you. When you're speeding up, they point up. When you turn, they turn with you. And the black right here, the black piece right on the corner, what that does is it's a high-pressure spray, just like your windshield where it sprays the windshield and it can wipe it away. It's a high-pressure spray. I would be careful, though. It kind of leaves a little residue, so do it while you're driving slow. On the side of the vehicle, you have the 20-inch Spider design wheels. Porsche does go as high as 21 inches. 20 inches looks good, but it feels good at the same time. It still has that comfort ride without giving up any of the performance. The Macan was the first of its kind for the door handles, for a lot of things, but for the door handles. There is normally a bracket, but they streamlined it just to make it more aerodynamic, less to go wrong, less there, and it looks really good as well. The side piece, like I was saying on the front end, the side piece down here, also known as the side skirt, is painted to match. It's not like the plasticky material, which is easier to replace, but doesn't look as good. So the Macan just has a bigger body once again. I'm just going to keep walking around to the back. Another first, and kind of the trendsetter for Porsche in general, you notice a lot of the other vehicles going in that direction, is the 3D taillights. This has been very popular with consumers, and truth be told, I'm in love with it myself. When it lights up, it just looks absolutely phenomenal at nighttime. If you notice that the Macan has quite a drastic slant on the trunk, it doesn't have the traditional grip right here, so they put the button to open the trunk, I won't do it yet, but the button to open the trunk right there on the arm. So it's a good, if you've got something in your hands, you can kind of lean over and hit it without having to reach down to this lower level. And the same thing in the back compared to the front. It's a little deeper. Instead of having this black material right here, it's a painted to match, deeper, bigger body. That's a quick overview of what I have of the exterior. I want to hop on the inside to give you guys a better idea for that. So now I'm going to show you a brief overview of the interior of the car on this Macan Turbo. It has the black and red interior. There is a couple options for which black and red interior you get. All of them have this deviated stitching. If you look at the dash and part of the doors, there's an arm piece which has some red, but it's not the entirety of the door. Okay. So your sitting positions, you have the steering wheel in front of you. It kind of feels like a cockpit, whereas even the seats are 18-way seats, whereas these side bolsters, they can really hug your legs, and the side bolster on your torso, it can move accordingly to adjust to each different body type. Very long leg people get the extenders, such as myself. It gets the extenders where you can move the seat and get more knee support, or you can even just raise the front end. And of course it has lumbar support as well, so it's comfortable for those long drives. To continue with the cockpit feel, you have all of your really functionality right at your fingertips, and anything that isn't at your fingertips is only a quick reach away. If you notice what I mean by that, all of the buttons here in the center, they're positioned at an angle, so it's less of a distance for you to reach from the steering wheel to the temperature, so to speak, and it's very easy to read. 72, 70, and so forth, fan speed and everything. On the steering wheel, you have the volume adjustment, you have a digital display. I'm not quite sure if you can see it from there or not, but you can, even if this vehicle does have the built-in navigation, which you're looking at, you can put it here in place of, you know, your tire pressure or the radio stations, what have you, whatever you prefer. And the steering wheel also has the shifting capability. The downshift is with your left hand and the right shift is with your right hand. Porsche really wants you to drive with two hands. It's a driver's vehicle, so they kind of enforce that if you plan on driving aggressively. The reason that I am a big fan of the paddle shifting is because this does have the PDK transmission, which is what then you'll find in the 911s in our race cars. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't beat it. No one can. Lights would be automatic, those being the lights that I showed you earlier today where they move with you, speed dependent, steering dependent. All keys are on the left side, in spirit of when people used to run to their car, hop in, pop the key in, grab the steering wheel, grab the shifter, and go. And so it's a very traditional type of feel. In the rear seat, I will say that you do have standard the 3-zone climate control. Once again, my name is Benjamin Dubuck. I'm a Porsche brand ambassador over here at Momentum Porsche, and I was just going over the 2018 Macan Turbo for you. If you have any questions or anything I can do to help, please let me know. Again, my name is Ben Dubuck down here at Momentum Porsche. Thank you.